Welcome to Sky's 9 o'clock news with Barbara Windroad. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our top story tonight: London faces yet another imperiling terrorist attack as a nightclub in the downtown Soho region, simply called Oblivion, seems to have been and suffered a terrible tragedy. News reporters on the scene say that the club itself suffered extensive damage from what they are describing as a large incendiary device that was installed in the building at some point after 8 o'clock last night. The death toll appears to be rising, though currently stands at 62 confirmed dead, with as many more horrifically injured. Senior police officials say that they are currently investigating the possibility of dissident Islamic movements in terms of claiming responsibility for the blast, and more information will be forthcoming in the not too distant future. Various politicians in both the Houses of Commons and the Houses of Lords have already set forth initiatives demanding a higher quality of surveillance and anti-terrorism units to police London city streets, claiming that our current measures to be wholly and utterly inadequate following what they see as this rank tragedy. In other news, the Pentex Corporation's annual charity drive successfully managed to raise over £15 million to be donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation as it links itself to Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital in what has been called the Second Star to the Right initiative. Mr. Brentwood, the CEO of Pentex Britain, has said that he is delighted with the outpouring of support that was shown by the many philanthropic individuals willing to come to their charity gala yesterday evening. The event itself was said to have been a great success, crowning a new, dynamic, and vibrant cultural evening for Britain, as well as for the reinvigoration of the city, now with the Pentex monogram of tomorrow will be a better day. A strange break-in appears to have occurred in London's aquarium. Many of the different exhibits appear to have been damaged, as well as sporadic power failures appear to have affected several of the systems located within this treasured historic landmark. Unfortunately, the museum curators and staff say that it will be some weeks before it is that they are capable to once again open themselves to the public. Police are once more appealing to anyone who has information about this issue and event to contact them on a secure line, which now features below. The rail strike enters now into its 7th week. However, certain private individuals have taken it upon themselves in order to try and ease the congestion that has been crippling London city centre. One such unknown philanthropist has created an operation called the Stay Parked and Carry On movement, where a large number of buses and other private transport agencies have been contracted in order to try and see to the alleviation of the various different forms of congestion that faces the city in the absence of the functioning tube stations. This has caused a great deal of relief towards what has been described as one of the greatest nightmares in public transport the city has ever seen since the Great Smog of 1946. In other news, London is delighted to report that it will be hosting a series of gala events in order to promote World Culture Week, with several individuals of note flying into the city in order to promote multiculturalism in what has been seen as a, quote, melting pot city. Several individuals, including the noted artist Ashar Abrimdu, native to Rajasthan, India, will be arriving here in order to perform several large public works of art that will be open to the public when it is that they are complete. The city welcomes them in order to try and bring a taste of colour to what has otherwise been a drab and dreary season. That has been your news broadcast at 9 o'clock. I thank you. I have been Barbara Windroad.